In no way. Now, the scientists of Nutrilite know that when we mix the best of nature with the best of science together, like the acerola cherries that I mentioned, equivalent to 4 oranges and vitamin C, only one of them at a green state, we produce much higher phytonutrients for a much longer time and in more areas of our human body so that it can actually improve our health in the future. So we're thinking about the long run here. Now, what does this show us here? Well, the reason why I love this graph is because this shows us why our product costs what it costs. So the number one complaint I think that we get, right? It's so expensive, it's so expensive. But making a vitamin C synthetic is so much cheaper, it's so much faster, and so much easier. The process doesn't take long. But are we really investing our money into improving our health? And not at all. We're not getting any better in any areas that vitamin C synthetic is actually declaring. Now, when we do the process from seed to supplement, when we do the research, making sure that at every single step we have these potency levels of nutrients in our vitamins, different areas, every single step of the way, it takes more money. The process is not cheap. The machines that you're going to see today that we use for this actually is so expensive. This process alone is expensive. So the process can take much longer time, which is why sometimes too when we go on the internet and we try to make our orders, they're not available because everything starts from the farm. It starts from our own organic farms. It doesn't start from here. It doesn't start from here and end here. It starts from all the way from the farm. So it takes a long time. It can take 2-3 months to make a certain production of vitamins that are going out. So that shows us that we have a high quality product and we're also exclusive to Amway. We don't get sold in stores, which is why we cost what we cost as well. Now this kind of leads me up to my next question. Usually everyone asks us this. Why we don't have the stamp of the FDA in our bottles? Really important question. Now, we don't have the stamp of FDA approved on our bottles because we're not medication. We're supplementation. Now, the most interesting thing about FDA is that they still come here. They have to come through here because we're food supplements. We have food products, basically, like fruits and vegetables going into them. So what they check is they go through our manufacturing, making sure that we're wearing the clothes that's not going to contaminate our open tablets there. Also, they go to quality assurance labs, making sure that we're not lying about our nutrient levels to our client and what we declare, basically. And mainly, they're making sure that we're not using any drug because that's what the FDA is regulating, is the drugs. Now, a good question that you can ask to your clients is why other supplement companies have that FDA approval stamp. Because what is that showing to them? That it contains some kind of drug in it. It could be that it doesn't harm so much the body. I mean, they don't know. I don't know what kind of research that those companies are doing, but those are the real questions that you should be asking to your client. Now, the most important part too that we want to learn about this is that we want to make sure that we're not declaring that we're going to cure a health problem, cure a cancer or any other disease that's going on because we're not medical. We're supplementation. We're supplementing our body with those nutrients that we're missing from the fruits and vegetables that we're not eating. So we want to be careful with the way we're approaching people as well on our benefits that we get from vitamins. I mean, we can use testimonies that we hear from other people that we hear that they improve their health. But we want to be careful with what we say as well. Okay.